United 256, wind 0108, where we run right Pacific off. Pacific off 1 right, United 256.
Well, good evening, my friends, and a warm welcome to Bronco Aviation for our Sunday night live. Today we're gonna fly from beautiful Bangkok in Thailand, and we're gonna fly with INIBUILDS A350-900 Cathay Pacific. Beautiful, beautiful aircraft, flying over to Hong Kong in China. Expected flight time is 2 hours and 20 minutes for this flight. And the reason I'm doing this flight is actually twofold. Now, INIBUILDS has made several changes, several updates. I really want to love this aircraft. I've been waiting for A350 to release. I was so hyped about it, but since the release I haven't figured it out yet. I still have some issues with it, and hopefully our latest updates has fixed those issues. I really hope the handling feels better for me, because I never felt like we could control this aircraft. So it's gonna be quite interesting to test it out today. Now the second reason we are flying to Hong Kong as well is that we have never landed there. I just bought that airport a couple of weeks ago, and we flew to Hong Kong with A380 from Singapore. Just on our final we had a crash to desktop, so I haven't had the chance to land at that airport. Really, it's a really beautiful airport, so I hope we can see the landing today. Well, nevertheless, warm welcome to you, my friends. Jets, hello Jets, welcome to the stream, welcome to the channel, my friend. Also Aero Vienna, nice to see you on board, welcome to the stream today. Daniel, hey Daniel. Daniel is also with us today flying. He's to the left of us. He's gonna follow us on this flight to Hong Kong today. Also Nathan Schuster. Hey Nathan, welcome on board. Happy to see you, my friend. Daniel, I'm in 2024 and performance is a bit weird. It is? How come it's weird, do you say? From 7 also welcome on board. Happy to see you on this stream today. Daniel, like, I'm not getting very good performance. Okay, you have a little bit of tuning ahead of you. We're gonna take it later when we cruise. Let's see if I can help you out with something. Until then, let's start it up so we can check out. This airport is quite beautiful, guys. I don't know what you think, but I really love the textures from Bangkok, Thailand. Look at these beautiful textures. It's so nice. Really realistic. Well done. The flight director, greetings, looking forward to this. Hey flight director, welcome on board. Happy to see you on board, my friend, as well. All right, let me jump inside and start to prepare our flight. I'm gonna roll a little bit of the music and we're gonna start up the aircraft. Now we are also on VATSIM network today. There seems to be no ATC, so we're gonna help ourselves. Martin Zubati, hey man, greetings from landing in Prague in Microsoft Flight Simulator 24 with A350. Oh, beautiful. How did the landing go, man? From Sam, we really need to talk about Phoenix. We're up and cruising. Yes, we're gonna talk about Phoenix. We have a lots of stuff to talk about when we start cruising. First of all, I just want to start up the aircraft so we get going, and once we hit the cruise we have about 2 hours of flight time. Lots of things to talk about. As you say, Phoenix has dropped some really juicy information, guys. All about that when we hit the cruise. Let's start up the aircraft. We start with batteries. Yeah, I forgot I had need the sound of the simulator. Where it is. I always lower the sound since we are outside from when we start, so we cannot hear it. Let's battery 2. There we go. And let's start external power 1, external power 2. Ethical vibes. So today short flight. Yes, quite short. I don't have the time to do long hauls anymore. I have started working tomorrow. I'm gonna get up at 5 AM in the morning. So yeah, unfortunately, no long hauls. We're gonna wait for those. Paul Major, my friend. Hello, good evening. So happy to see you on board. All right, external 1, external 2 are on. Crew supply. Let's go on. Ground control. Adheres 1, 2 and 3 goes on. Strobe lights are set to auto. Beacon, we're not gonna turn it on yet. Logo lights is on auto. The only thing we need to turn on is seatbelt sign. No smoking lights. No mobile set to auto, and we need to arm the emergency exit lights. And this is so beautiful. I really love the cockpit textures from INIBUILDS. Really love how it looks. How it behaves on takeoff, taxiing around, lots of stuff. Hand flying it after the takeoff also feels really nice. The only thing I have been really having troubles with is landing. It's some sort of delay. Now there are like 2 different groups saying quite contrary to each other. The one group of the real life pilots says it's supposed to be like that. They say that's how A350 feels like. Now there is another group of real A350 pilots who says no, there is a delay, it shouldn't be there. So who are gonna trust, guys? It's yeah, but we're gonna see if they fix some of those issues on this. My Navigraph account isn't connected. Okay, let's start with that. Let's go to settings, third party. I'm just gonna log into my Navigraph account through my phone. Ethical Lives, how does autopilot landing works? Ooh, good question. Okay, let's see. That's linked. Update nav data. Ethical Vibes in A320. You need to enable both Autopilot 1 and Autopilot 2. And if you do that, then the aircraft will land itself. It's quite simple as that. Okay, nav data is downloaded. It's imported. Let's go to load sheet. Let's import the sim brief. Now I have disabled GSS control through the aircraft, mostly because I don't know, really like how it works. It always tends to like hang itself up or something. So let's gonna start. I'm gonna start the GSX. We're gonna request boarding.
Boarding requested.
We need to use. Let's use Thai Airways International. Oh, I forgot to change this. By default, I don't know why GSX turns it. It's a cargo loader. And we don't want a cargo loader. We actually want... we don't need that. Okay. Jetway is connected. Hopefully we start boarding the passengers.
Boarding started.
And we have 320 passengers for today's flight. We're gonna set the fuel. We're gonna use instant refueling. No. Come on, work with me. We need to load up 22.5 tons of fuel. It doesn't want to do that. Okay, we're gonna give it some time. Maybe because we are loading at the same time with the passenger, it doesn't want to start as instant fuel, but we're gonna give it a break. Let's go into the init page. I'm gonna import a flight. Meanwhile, let's enable constraints, VOR1, airport, and VOR2. Same with the first officer seat. Everything looks good here. Let's go down. Company flight plan is imported. I'm gonna clear out that information. Really love how the screens looks in this aircraft. Let's copy wind. Insert the wind. There we go. 1 minute until RS is aligned. And I'm gonna tune in immediately to 122.8. So we are on the correct frequency. Going here, let's enable, let's start up the transponder, goes on, we set it to TA. This scares me a little bit. It doesn't want to import the fuel. Maybe, let's see, maybe GSX is gonna load up, I don't know. Daniel, I'm getting 30 FPS with frame generation when I exit the cabin. I really don't get it. As I said, I'm gonna try to help you out once we reach the cruising. Let's see first of all, which settings you have in your simulator, also what you are using, because yeah, you shouldn't have that low FPS. I know you have quite good PC. You have like 5080 if I'm not completely wrong, and that should be more than enough. $5080 and 9800X3D, yeah, you shouldn't have. You have some issues with I cannot say what can cause that, but we're gonna check it out once we hit the cruise, man. All right, let's see. RS has aligned. Let's go down to init is ready. Let's go to departure. We're gonna depart from runway 20 right, and seat for that departure is, let me see, Selka 1 Echo. Insert that. Arrive in Hong Kong, runway 25 center. Canto to Golf arrival for ILS 25 center. And insert that. Sometimes I have a little bit of issues. I don't know what happened. Okay. Let's check our flight plan, guys. How many FPS can I get in RTX 3060? Not many, man. Not many. Daniel, what is your cruise today? I'm going to cruise at flight level 410, man. Okay, let's double check with our flight plan. That's an old flight plan. I need to unload that and import the new. Wrong. Import from SimBrief. There it is. There it is. That's the one. Okay, this is counter to Golf arrival. We're gonna make it Ludla at 4,500 feet. That is over there. Landing's gonna be, let's see, approach. It's 25 center. ILS 25 center. There it is. And it seems like we're gonna go turn a right from Ludla, connect with Canup. We're not gonna reach, it's quite sharp turn left, so we're gonna connect with this waypoint, HH832, 180 knots, 4,500 feet, and we are about 13 miles from the landing, so it looks quite good. Long approach, so that flight plan looks good, guys. Interesting is, do we have a current meter? What's the QNH for this airport? Can we see that somewhere? We're gonna see that when we do calculate our takeoff performance, so I'm gonna wait with that. So flight plans looks good. Departure fuel and load. Now we are just waiting for. I cannot use that. I think we need to wait for the fuel truck. It's gonna be used with the GSX. Hopefully. Daniel, in cockpit I get good FPS, but it's like stuttery, so if I change camera view, it's not good. I should go 390 with a step to 430 later on. Alright. Sounds good, man. Alright, my friends, all we can do now is wait. Check the nighttime of the airport. Looks really good. I bet it does. But one thing I don't want to do is switch. When I have started boarding, preparing the aircraft, I don't want to mess with times. Sorry about that. But you're gonna have a nice dusk landing in Hong Kong. Expected arrival is yeah, right about after the sunset. So should be quite beautiful views of the Hong Kong airport. I really hope we can land this time, as I said. Apple. We just spent one night in Bangkok. We might have done that. We might have done that. It takes a while. We have boarded 224 passengers out of 320. I hope we can get the fuel truck coming soon. Okay, we have loading in the cargo. Such a beautiful, huge engines. Just Life, hey Just Life, welcome on board. Isn't there a rule that an aircraft cannot be refueled while people are boarding? Yes, there is. You are completely correct. Usually they are not refueling the aircraft with the people on board. Now I set the... Let's see, it's GS6. I didn't want to refuel. I want to use the fuel truck. Now one thing that is a little bit puzzling to me is that I cannot... I just wanted to use to set the fuel manually. But I cannot do that. I think we need to have all the passengers boarded. So it's the only reason I can come up with. But as you said, usually we don't load the fuel. There is actually, you can choose where there's ground, enable GSX ground. But I have such issues when I use that. Aircraft itself uses GSX and they refuel the aircraft, everything happens automatically. But more than once it happened that it got stuck and I couldn't get further. So I had to redo everything again. So I have disabled that GSX control. And we are just waiting to see what it's gonna do. As I said, as soon as it hits 320 passengers, it's gonna be interesting. I think I can set the fuel by myself. We can check. Let me see if I can. I can choose the patch. I just want to check the QNH for this airport right now. Runway 20 right. Okay, QNH is 10. I don't need you, table. 1006. Perfect. Set on boat. We can set the initial climb to 6,000 feet. Okay, we're almost there. Only 10 passengers more. And we're gonna set the fuel. Hopefully it works. Let's hope that works, guys. There we go. Alright, if I set the 0 fuel weight. And let's set the fuel. Instant refuel. Yes! Yes, thank you. It worked. That was what I thought about. It was waiting for passengers to be loaded. We don't need any fuel truck. We have 22.5 tons on board, as it should be. Okay, we can calculate our fuel and load. We have zero fuel weight is 173.2. That's it. 173.2. Enter. Zero fuel weight CG is 30.2. Enter. And block fuel on board 22.5. We have 320 souls on. Oh, no, wait. Damn it. Route reserve. Okay, packs numbers 320. Come on, help me out here. Enter. And we have 3.5 tons of extra fuel. Beautiful. Okay, we set that. Let's go to performance page. Takeoff performance. Synchronize once again. Let's synchronize FMS. And let's compute. So we're gonna depart with V1 at 144, V rotate 148, and V2 152 knots. Flex the temperature is 67 degrees. Let's send that to FMS. Confirm speeds. Alright. We are looking good. Let's start the fuel pumps. And we're gonna start the APU master switch. William Camper. Hey William, welcome on board, my friend. And let's start it up. Oh, love hearing the sound starting up the APU. Unfortunately, lots of aircraft outside, which makes it a little bit loud. There we go. APU bleed on. Now where's the airport map? There we have it. External power off. Oh, look at that, Dragos! Boom, long time I haven't been in this chat. Welcome on board, Dragos. Happy to see you. Welcome back. All right, I think we all set. QNH 1006. We have altitude 6,000 feet. Passengers are boarded. Fuel is loaded. Cargo is loaded, and we are ready for pushback, guys. So we're gonna go down to ground. I'm gonna remove GPU and shocks. We're gonna be taxiing, we're gonna push back to the left and gonna taxi around here to runway 20 right. Let's prepare for pushback and departure. Stephen Adeyemo. Hey Stephen, welcome on board to and thank you so much for subscribing. Big thank you for your support. Let's wait a little bit here inside, it's very loud outside. Okay, Dragos, what's the estimate flight time from today? We have a flight time about 2 hours and 20 minutes, my friend. Okay, need to announce the push for... Bangkok traffic at I-780 at stand, is it Charlie 3? Pushing back. Let's see, face east on Tango 12.
Release parking brakes, please.
Parking brakes released.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Ignition to start. Let's start engine number 2 first.
Welcome on board this Airbus A350 aircraft. Your safety is our top priority. Please pay close attention to this important safety briefing. Fasten your seatbelt by inserting the metal tip into the buckle. To tighten, pull the strap, and to release, lift the top of the buckle. In case of unexpected turbulence, we'd ask that you keep your seatbelt fastened whenever seated. If the cabin pressure changes, oxygen masks will automatically
Krish
drop.
Muriani. Hey Krish Muriani, welcome on board.
Place it over
Thank
your
you.
nose
Glad you
and
enjoyed.
mouth and secure it with the elastic band. Breathe normally. Be sure to secure your own mask before assisting others. Your life vest is under or beside your seat. If instructed to use it, slip it over your head, fasten the straps and pull them tight. Inflate by pulling the red tabs or blowing into the mouthpiece. Only inflate your vest when exiting the aircraft. There is a light and whistle for attracting attention. There are 8 emergency exits on this aircraft.
Okay, we have a good start up on engine number 2. Let's start engine number 1.
Please note, the closest exit may be
What makes you probably need your seatbelt and all time and always have your mask on and life jacket. Things can happen through Bronco's lives. We know that. Prim 7, look at that engine beauty. Yeah, it's incredible. It's so beautiful. It's so huge, man. It's so huge. As I say, I mean, the modeling of this aircraft by INIBUILDS, it's so good. Look at the exhaust. That's so cool as well. Or is it dust maybe? Is it exhaust or is it dust from the ground maybe? I don't know. What do you think, guys? Alright, we have a good engine start, so we can switch the ignition to normal. Arm the ground spoilers. Set the auto brake to rejected takeoff. Switching off APU blade, APU master switch goes off. Let's set flaps 1. Oil leak.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Martin, I love AT5900. I prefer 900. To be honest, I haven't flown them so much. I think I only flown the 1000 once. So I don't have an opinion which I like most. Okay, let's see if the takeoff configuration button now works. First we need to check, let's see. Full up. Full down. Full right. Full left. Rudder right. Rudder left. Beautiful, it works. Let's see. No, doesn't want it. Sometimes, I don't know. Predict the wind shear is off. There we go. Now that's on as well. I don't know why. You see, when I do takeoff test and takeoff configuration, it doesn't want enable. Maybe we need to be close to the runway. I don't know. We're gonna see if it works better when we get close to the runway. Anyway, let's start the taxi lights on. What is our? We're gonna taxi via Tango 9. Golf. Let's see, Tango 9, Golf, Delta, no, not Delta, Echo, to runway 24, Echo 1. There we go. Bangkok traffic at A780 heavy, taxiing to runway 20 right via Tango 9 Golf Echo 1. Martin, you must roll to runway. You are not transmitting. Ah, I forgot. Yeah, I need actually. Which button was that? I need to. Okay, well, let's go once again. Bangkok traffic, Cathay 780 heavy, taxiing to runway 20 right via Tango 9, Golf Echo and Echo 1. Did you hear me now? And the coolest feature is the airport map you get here as well. You hear me, 5? Beautiful. Okay, I'm just waiting for airport map to load in. There we are. Parking brake off. Flight Sync Z, hello man, you need to click on the Purser button in the overhead panel for ready cabin. Yeah, I know that, I know. We're gonna use that as we get closer. As we get closer to the runway. Dr. Neil Melendez. Hello, Dr. Neil. Welcome on board, my friend. Ah, this aircraft is so cool. I can't say anything else. We need to taxi slow. Daniel, now I get audio stutters and a lag. Okay, as I said, we need to check something is really off with your PC, man. Krish Mujani, do you like Boeing or Airbus? What's your opinion on Dreamliner range? Oh, my opinion on Dreamliner range. Don't have an opinion, but I like both Airbus and Boeing for different reasons. If you are talking about in the simulator right now, I'm more comfortable flying Airbus because I've been flying Airbus way more than Boeing. But I really love Boeing as well. PMD G777 is really fun aircraft to fly, has incredible performance. So yeah, I like both for various reasons. Martin, hello Martin, welcome on board, man. Nice to see you here tonight. Dr. Neil Melendez, sorry to bring in this. I have to ask, what's your setting though? Less to no lag and stutters. My settings is having the best PC possible, man. What I have as actually really good hardware. It helps a lot with Flight Simulator 2024. Everything is set to ultra. And what I also use is dynamic setting, which is set to 60 FPS, which helps out to clear out if you have like issues, if it's like starting to drop the FPS. It helps out with that, with like other textures. But for me, it's all I can say, having a really good PC, it's the best thing you can have, man. Dr. Neil, I have i9 and 4090 with 128 gigs RAM. Well, I have 4090 as well. I had i9 myself. Now, what did a really big difference for me is actually switching the CPU. Now I have Ryzen 9, what is 9950 X3D. It made a huge difference on FPS, smoothness, and everything. So, yeah. It's sorry to say that, guys, but they really made the simulator to work good, like in a really high-end PC. And I have incredible performance, I must say. I really have that. Everything on Ultra, I'm usually having between 80 and 130 FPS. That said, I also use frame generation, which helps with the FPS. Krishna Muriani liked and was subscribed from before. Thanks, man. Thank you. Dr. Neil, that Ryzen clears up things. I always got performance limited by main thread. I still have that, man. That's the crazy thing. I still have that as well. I'm limited by main thread. So even though I have the Ryzen 950, it still is limited by CPU. So there's still room for the GPU. So it's crazy how much CPU power this simulator uses. Alright, we are getting close to runway. Can we use... Let's see. Not yet. It's a bit more. A little bit more. Continue taxi. Daniel, it's pathetic though, because they had a long time to make it really good, and it's been almost 9 months since release, and it sucks. I feel sorry for if you have issues. I agree with you. They should be a little bit. They have released it a little bit too soon, I must say. It's. I agree with you. They should have waited a little bit more before to release the game or simulator. Sorry. Krishna, my PC will explode. I have a GTX 1650 with i5 9 generation. Whatever you do, don't start this up, man. Okay, here's the runway, guys. Gonna use the next entrance. Alright, where is our friend Daniel? Are you coming, Daniel? I can't see you, man. Let's increase the zoom, or decrease the zoom, rather. Still doesn't want. Do I need to enter the runway before it starts to work? There it goes. Okay, beautiful. Bangkok traffic, Cathay 780 heavy, lining up, runway 20, right for the pudge. Landing lights on, strobe lights to on. Let's see, TARA on. Dr. Neil, I think all that T-loads and shadows utilize CPU. It does. Wait a minute, it says I'm on the wrong runway, guys. I'm on 20 left. Am I on the wrong runway? Yep. I'm on the wrong runway. We need to go from 20, right? Okay. Holy shit. This is why you need to know your airport. Let's do this again. Noob. Yeah. I am noob. Oh, well, let's see where it is. Okay. It's got me confused as I'm talking to you guys on the chat. We're gonna go backtrack a little bit. Runway 20 left is there. On the other side, we need to cross 20 right, or 20 left to get to 20 right. Only one night in Bangkok and that happens. Okay, there, as you can see that there is runway 20 right. Oh my god. Okay. Now I'm happy there's no ATC here to yell at us. Imagine that happens on the VATSIM event. Yeah, guys, you know what? That happens in real life. I mean, there has been a close accident. There has been accidents where like aircraft has like pulled on the wrong runway. Okay, this is more right. I'm gonna cross runway 20 left over to 20 right further down. Oh man, these engines are so powerful. So sorry to divert your intention. Your attention. No worries, man. Okay, let's try again. Cathay Pacific here, 780 again, heavy. We are now lining up on runway 20 right for departure.
Don't crash.
Don't crash. No. And that's why I also have such a big numbers on the runway. Okay, line up beautifully. Let's go, guys. Knots.
V1.
Rotate. Still climb, gear up. Flaps up. There must be some bug. I cannot hear anything from the flaps. Look at that wing flex. Look at that. Oh, it's so good. Krish, was that Daniel behind you? Yes, yes, it is. Haha, boom slang. Hello, my friend. Welcome on board. Beautiful takeoff. Thanks you. Thank you. Looking a little bit Bangkok. Okay, so we don't have any ATC, so we're gonna clear ourselves to flight level 410 immediately. Ground spoilers can go off. And we're gonna do open climb. Unfortunately, guys, there is no photogrammetry here. Ginger Ninja, hello sir, hello Ginger Ninja, welcome on board my friend, happy to see you. McGregor, hello McGregor, welcome to the stream. I love the flex of the wing. Me too, man, it's so gorgeous. That is so well done. And I must say, the aircraft felt incredibly smooth on handling. Much better than what I ever experienced. So the new update felt really good. Also on taxiing around felt really good. But man, it felt so smooth. It felt heavy when you like lift off and pull the side stick, and yeah, incredible feeling of hand flying this aircraft. Let's see, do we have any weather radar? Cannot see any weather right now. Boomstang, I see some high numbers of the live viewers today. Yo, lots of people have found us today. really nice to have so many people with us on the stream today. Everybody, welcome on board. Hope you enjoyed the flight. Krish, for 41,000 feet, how far is the destination? Well, we have about 2 hours, I would say right now, 2 hours and 15 minutes left of the flight. Daniel, I'm airborne. Beautiful. From 7, it's absolutely beautiful bird. Yes, it is. As I said, INIBUILDS has done a really amazing job with the textures and modeling the aircraft. Also, I mean the cockpit itself, it's so well done. And it's so smooth, guys. I have zero issues right now. It feels so great. Daniel, Microsoft Flight Simulator community support is really just unhelpful. In what way, man? Boomstar, how has your weekend been? I haven't had a great weekend, man. There we go, let's set the standard. And we are on our way. How has your weekend been, man? Daniel, they say my system is too weak, but with lots of crazy words. Okay, well that was not nice. Okay, you're climbing to 430, alright. Boeing Man, what's up, Mr. Bronco chat? Hello, Boeing Man, welcome to the stream. Happy to see you, my friend. What a username. I think he likes boring. Jacques Mail King. Hello Jacques, welcome on board. August, Saturday 02/2/05. Okay, doesn't say me anything. Boomslang, it's been boring and sad. My two favorite legends died this week. Alright. Sorry to hear that. Really sorry to hear that, man. But man, we see we are back in A350. Yeah. I have found out that I have dropped a couple of updates for this aircraft. Really want to test it out. As I said in the beginning of the stream, I really want to love this aircraft. I really love A350. I have had issues on landing, particularly with how it handles. Felt some kind of delay each time I land this aircraft. So it's gonna be interesting. I haven't tested it out, anything. I just downloaded the update and started up the stream. So it's gonna be very interesting how it behaves on landing, if it still has that delay I'm talking about. Now apparently, if you talk, there are like two different groups of real-life pilots who are flying in simulated A350. One group is saying that that's actually how it feels flying A350, that delay is in real aircraft as well. But on the other hand, there's the other group, which are also real-life A350 pilots, who said, no, it shouldn't be like that. A350 doesn't behave like that. So who are you gonna believe, guys? I don't know. But this is the new update. We're gonna see how it behaves on landing, and yeah, we are about 2 hours from finding out. Okay, Daniel is slightly behind us. Boyman, is there a setting in the A350 where the winglets are changed? Not to my knowledge, man. Not that I know, no. Boomslang, Ozzy and Hulk Hogan. So, okay, so you're talking about the passing of Ozzy and Hulk Hogan, yeah? May they rest in peace. I mean, yeah. Age comes to us all, man. Dragos, bye bye Bronco, I'm going out. Hope you have a nice flight. Alright Dragos, thanks for dropping by, saying hello. See you. Daniel, I'll go eat some food, so I'll see you shortly. All right. Bronco's face cam. I don't know, man. It's not here. I mean, also, when you're flying, I noticed something. When you're flying like here in East Asia, I mean, doesn't clouds look different here? I don't know. There's like different colors to everything here, compared when we fly in like in Europe. It feels like it's a different color here. I don't know. Is it just me? Krish, how does your setup look like? Oh, you mean like what do I fly with? Well, I'm flying with Trustmaster TC8 side stick and the Quadrant. That's what I'm using for my flights. For TV, like monitor, I'm using LG OLED TV 46 inch, which is approximately 1.5 meters in front of me. So everything is like right up in my face. But I really like it. I also have like a second monitor on my left side which is only 1080p monitor. So yeah, that's basically it. Dragos Bronco, are you having some issues with the sound or is it just me? I think it's just you. I don't have any issues. Okay, let's see what's the temperature right now. -8. We are flying through clouds. I think we need to enable anti-ice. Krish, okay, Bronco, I'll be back in a few hours. Alright, few hours. We'll be landing in approximately 2 hours, so you don't want to miss the landing, mate. Oh ho ho, Aviation Geek, welcome on board, my friend. Incredibly cloudy. Alright, Krish, you're more than welcome back for landing. Man, I saw PMDG release the 777-200 long range. That's the only variant I definitely do not need. It's $50. Are you kidding me, man? Are they taking like $50 for a long range version of 200 additional to man. Speaking of that, we can actually speak about the developer who has dropped a really huge news today. Phoenix developers got out with information that they will be releasing a very big update on maybe Tuesday or maybe Wednesday next week. Lots of changes, guys. Xander, hello Xander, welcome on board. They have, I don't know if you follow them. If you go to their Discord server, they released a 30 minutes video on YouTube on all the changes they made. It's gonna be much better compatible now with 2024, Flight Simulator 24. Textures, they have like changed, they have updated textures, they have updated sounds, and I mean, I can't even remember how many things they changed. And it's so nice to see a developer, and they're not gonna charge anything. It's all for free, guys. Dropping in next Tuesday, Wednesday, something like that. So our next live stream next Sunday will be with a brand new update from Phoenix Aircraft. Also, they have made changes to how it handles on the ground. That was one big thing with me. Not big, but if there was something off with Phoenix aircraft, then I would say it was the ground handling of the aircraft, how it behaved when you taxi. It was extremely sensitive. They have changed that. They have also changed how the aircraft performs, the handling, how it performs when you hand fly it, how it performs when you flare on landing. So it's gonna be very interesting next week to test it out. I just can't wait. I really love Phoenix aircrafts. They are probably the best payaway aircrafts you can get in the flight simulation. We are climbing extremely slowly. We are at flight level 2, almost 250, and we're going to climb to flight level 410. And I think it's the period now, or in Southeast Asia, it's like a storm season right now. It's always cloudy here. So if you're going to go on vacation in Thailand, I suggest you don't do that during the summer. Oh, Martin, I wonder if INIBUILDS will prepare an A380 for us as well. Oh, you don't know. You don't know. INIBUILDS have announced they are doing an A380 right now as we speak. So they will release an A380 INIBUILDS. But that aircraft, I'm gonna wait. When they release A380, I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna buy it on release. No way. I mean, they need a couple of months of additional work with all their aircrafts. It has always been the case when they released an aircraft. It's still not like you want it to be. So I'm not gonna rush with that one. yeah, way, Martin. They are releasing A380. They are working on it right now. I've got to start our map. Oh, now we can see we have a little bit of weather in front of us. Nathan Nisek. Hello Nathan, welcome to the stream, my friend. Oh, Andre Roos. Holy shit, hello Andre. Long time no see, my friend. Welcome on board. Martin, how long the flight? Flight is, we have a flight time of 2 hours and 20 minutes. I guess we'll be landing in about 2 hours, I would guess. Boy man, I'm focusing on saving up now for the 757. It should be out in a couple of months. Oh, good for you, man. Alright, Dragos. Try not crashing. I never crash, man. Have you ever crashed here on our live streams? Once did we crash. That happened once. And it was on Microsoft Flight Simulator Alpha. There were a pre-release alpha they released like a couple of months ago before the initial release of Flight Simulator 24. And what I did, I just imported the Headwind A330 into the Flight Simulator 2024 Alpha and took off. I did a test flight. We were live streaming everything. We took off from Copenhagen Airport in Denmark, and suddenly both engines like stopped working, and we tried to do an emergency landing somewhere over Germany. And we were so close to make it to a runway, so very close, but we ended up down on a field somewhere. That's my one and only crash in like ever. Paul Major, England have just won the Women's Euro 2025. Yeah, I heard that as well. My son came running inside here, said that England won, England won. Congratulations England's women's for the gold medal in Euro 2025. Well done, well done. Daniel, welcome back, Daniel. Look at that rain weather we're gonna pass. Incredibly cloudy here. Stefan! Hello Stefan, welcome on board, welcome to the channel. What got you into flight simulators? I actually started with Flight Simulator 2020. That was my very first simulator, and the thing that got me, it was a YouTube video. I stumbled upon, I didn't even know it was already released then, Flight Simulator 2020. And I stumbled upon a video, or it was a live stream or something, but I was like so impressed. I was like, holy shit, this looks like so good. I really loved how it looks. Now, I have always been an aviation fan, really love aircrafts and everything, but back in days, I think it was Flight Simulator 2000 or 98 or whatever it was, like it, I had like a copy. I tried once to do Flight Simulator, Microsoft Flight Simulator, downloaded via the Pirate Bay back in the days, you know, and I couldn't get off the ground. There were like no tutorials, there were no manuals whatsoever. I was in a Cessna on an airport somewhere, and I just really wanted to learn how to fly, but there was not enough information at that point, because I knew nothing about flying or aviation or anything, so I gave it up. But not until I saw that video, like back a couple of years now, when I saw it and started to like search for information. So I bought the Flight Simulator 2020, started to learn flying with actually fly-by-wire A320neo, which I flew very much, watching lots of tutorials, and for some reason I just got hooked, man. I can't stop flying. That's the story. I just cannot stop flying. I really love this. It's so, I don't know, calming. It's yeah. And the thing that you have the whole world, that you fly like in real time, like we are now flying from like Bangkok to Hong Kong with the real live weather, like in actual aircraft. The scenery beneath you is like in real life. It's mind-blowing. I mean, you have the whole world, you have the sceneries, the airports look like real life, and it's, yeah, I'm just hooked, man. It's therapeutic in a way. Yeah, it is. A good old Pirate Bay, yeah. So way back in the days, man. I won't lie, I have used Pirate Bay like everyone else, and that was my first ever test with a flight simulator. It was through downloading from Pirate Bay. Couldn't make it work, but thanks to YouTube. It's actually thanks to 320 Sim Pilot, his YouTube channel. I watched all the videos he had, all the tutorials on A320neo, how to start it up, how to taxi, how to take off, like cruise, everything is self-taught through like reading a lot and lots of YouTube, watching some videos. And it was so rewarding when I actually made my whole first flight from like start up to all the way landing, taxiing to gate, and to be able to switch it off. It was like, wow, Tanush, hello Tanush, welcome to the stream. Are you on Vatsim or beyond ATC? I'm on Vatsim, man. I'm on Vatsim. Martin, I'm an Aviation fan too, but they don't have Microsoft Flight Sim on PS5. No, they don't. Well, for good reason. I mean, after all, it's Microsoft who made it, so I totally understand. They want to sell more Xboxes. That's why they also released this half rubbish when it released it, because it has to be compatible both for the PC and the Xbox. And I promise you guys, if there wasn't an Xbox from Microsoft, this would be finished much sooner. It would be much better performance. Everything would go towards the PC. Now, because now they have Xbox to think about, it has to be compatible with both. So, yeah, unfortunately. Martin, Microsoft Flight Simulator. Oh, sorry for that. Microsoft Flight Simulator costs like 70 euros for the standard. That's a problem too. Yeah, it's an expensive hobby. I can't say anything else. It's very expensive hobby. You know, I mean, it doesn't stop with when you buy the simulator. You have like, you are like happy for a while. Then you maybe want like, I wanted like the best aircrafts. Then you start flying, maybe you buy Phoenix. That's 70 euros. After that, you want like real life looking airpods, so you're gonna go into that. And yeah, it's a never ending rabbit hole where I am. I have more than 200 airports, which I paid for, which is incredible. Don't tell my wife, as I always said. I spent an incredible amount of money on this simulator, but as I also say, it's incredibly rewarding. It's what I do, it's my hobby, and it's totally worth it for me. Dr. Neil, the engine has seizures, I think. Yeah, but it's quite nice that I actually did model that. The shaking of the engine, man. It's quite cool, man. I just need to check. We are still flying through clouds, guys. Incredible. We are very close to, like, we don't want to fly into the red weather. We want to stay clear. That's like a real storm. We want to, but we are actually, it's moving towards our flight, towards our route. Hopefully we don't pass through that. Stefan, it's probably the most expensive hobby in existence. The money used for simming could be used to buy old Cessna. Yeah, I agree with you, man. I just recently also updated my PC because I felt like my old PC couldn't like handle the Flight Simulator 2024 so good. So I like upgraded. I bought like new case, a new motherboard. I have a really good GPU. It's RTX 4090, but I bought new CPU, new RAMs. Yeah, all in all, that were like 2,000 euros down the drain, or not, for my PC just to have like this performance and these visuals, guys. Stefan, are you doing a real flight right now? Yes, this is a real flight. Cathay Pacific are doing this route in real life. They are flying between Bangkok and Hong Kong. So this is a real life route, maybe not the exact time. I set the time. We departed at 3:40 UTC, which is late afternoon in Bangkok, and we should be arriving in Hong Kong just in time where the dusk settles. Maybe gonna see a little bit of sunset. If the clouds disappears, who knows? Now also I can't wait. There has been an announcement of Rex Atmos. I don't know if you know what that is. They released Rex Atmos for 2020, which I used a lot, which changes the little bit of atmosphere around you, makes everything look a little bit better. I really liked how that looked. It changed the colors of the sky, the clouds, and basically changes the appearance of the outside. I mean, yeah, you name it, the sky colors, the cloud colors, everything. Now, since the release of 2024, that wasn't available for 2024. But I recently read last week, we got an information that they are actually very close to releasing a next Rex Atmos for 2024. It's going to be quite exciting. This is some software I'm going to get immediately as it releases. No matter how much I do like how Flight Simulator 2024 looks, there are a couple of things that can look a little bit better. Still, I think the sky colors, they tend to be in a bright day, they are a little bit like, I don't know, if you say purplish, they are not that blue as you would in real life. So can't wait. They said the release would be shortly, so as soon as they release that, we're gonna test it out, and yeah, just can't wait. Lil IMG, hi Bronco, hello Lyle, or Lyle, sorry if I mispronounce your name. Welcome on board, nice to see you, man. Oh yeah, from the BFU, the big Phoenix update, guys. What From is talking about, that video got me so hyped on what's coming from Phoenix. Yeah, mentioned a little bit fast about that. Phoenix are releasing new update now on Tuesday, maybe Wednesday. If you want to know what it's about, I recommend you go to their Discord server or Google or go to YouTube and find their YouTube channel. They explain everything. There are so many huge changes to the Phoenix for Flight Simulator 2024. They have redone all the textures. They go so deep in the systems. I just can't believe. I mean, I can't believe how much effort they make to make those aircrafts. It's so unbelievable, and can't wait to see result. Yeah. So for that reason, also next Sunday, we are gonna do a flight. I also wanted to do a flight with the Phoenix with the new update, with some challenging landing as well. Not just basic ILS straight in landing. I needed like something challenging. They have redone the handling of the aircraft, how it behaves. It's gonna feel completely different, they say, to hand fly it. Also on flare, how it behaves on flare. So very interesting. For that reason, we're gonna fly to Madeira, which is one of the hardest landings in the world with the winds. And I don't know if you know that airport. It's incredible to land at. It's you have to hand fly it for the last bit, sharp turn, very close to the mountain. Very often you have crosswinds coming down from the mountain, and really tricky conditions. So can't wait to test it out on Sunday next week. Dr. Neil, ground ops just got better. Yep, ground, how it behaves on ground as well, taxiing now. That was something I have issues with, or everybody have, because it's very, very sensitive. When you start to take off, sometimes I was like all over the runway. If the winds were shifting, it was really hard to control. They have changed that as well, the ground effect of the aircraft. Not the ground effect, but ground handling, I would say. So lots of things, lots of things, and yeah, as I say, Phoenix, man, they are probably the best developer out there right now. Stefan, with the PC specs that you are running right now, I'm certain that you are a pilot in real life too. Nope, I am not. That I can say, I'm not a real life pilot. I wish I were, but that, as we say, there's a Swedish saying, that train has left the station. Because, yeah, I cannot be a real life pilot. I'm just too old now, man. From what Phoenix is doing is just pure magic. Yeah. I mean, the amount of detail they made. On that video, you can see, like, you can open, like, all the hatches. Like, there is, like, some hatch here for, like, ground maintenance crew, which you can go beneath the air. You can open it up. You can press the buttons inside that hatch, which I don't know where it is on this aircraft. But I mean, all those things, guys, it's the amount of detail that they go through and make it so realistic that it's incredible. Ah, it's Igor M. You remember me? Of course I remember you, Igor. Welcome, Igor. Nice to see you, man. Dr. Neil, you can try Paro too. Yep, I can do that, but I'm gonna save it for some later date. I have done a landing in Paro, which was a very good landing, if you ask me. My very first landing in Paro went really good. Didn't even try it. I was just watching some other people do it, doing YouTube videos, how to do that approach and how to land, and we did quite good, man. Daniel, BFU, Bronco flies uncontrollably. No, man, we are flying good here. Dr. Neil, this week is gonna be amazing, starting with Citation X from Flight FX, following it to BFU and MH60 by Miltech coming on 34th July too. Oh my god, so many updates. I'm glad I need to niche myself a little bit. I'm not flying any general aviation aircrafts. I hardly fly. I did one flight with the military aircraft. That was with the Airbus A400M when it released with the Flight Simulator 24. We need to do that flight again. I really enjoyed the A400M. If not, it looked like really cool. But yeah, I'm like only airliners, and not even the regional ones. E-jets. I always say, guys, I would love to like learn to fly like the ATR. Cannot fly it. Don't know how to set it up or how to fly. I would love to fly E-jets as well. Don't know either. Paul Major, thank you so much for your 10 British pound donated by Paul Major. Big thank you. Big shout out to Paul. Thank you so much, my friend. Say no more. Always a pleasure. He's also member for 17 months now. Beautiful, man. Much appreciated, as always. Joao Neves. Hello, Joao. Hi, Bronco Aviation. Do you have that problem where the A350 freezes 5 hours into the flight? I think it's VASM related. No, I haven't had that. I did the last time I flew such a long flight was from New York JFK. We flew down to London without any issues, and it was could be maybe 2 months ago maybe. So no, I haven't experienced it. Okay, left or right? Let's keep left. Pedro, my man. Hello, Pedro. How it's going, Bronco? It's going good, man. Flying the A350 once again. Let's see how it handles now on landing, man. This is really a love and hate relationship with this aircraft. I said I really want to really love this aircraft. For many reasons I do that. I really adore A350 from INIBUILDS. But there's one big issue for me. It's the handling on the arrival. When you're gonna land. I really hope it feels better now. Krish. Hi, I'm back. An Airbus A343 Thai Airways just flew over my house. Okay. Where do you live, man? Flight Radar is a really cool app. Yeah, it is, man. Stefan, with only the monitors alone being at least 1,000 euros, I'm really surprised to hear you are not. Yeah, I know. Well, what I can say, I have saved a lot. I have saved a lot of money. I have quite a good job as well, so I earn okay. I get by really good. So I'm a little bit lucky living in Sweden, which is a really great country. So yeah. I don't know what to say more about that, but A350 is so cute. Yeah, you can call it cute. Krish, I live in India, Bangalore. Oh, nice. We actually have lots of people from India. Maybe lots, but quite a few people from India are joining on the stream. Boomslang was with us seconds ago. He's also from India. Stefan, Sweden get my whole respect for being one of the only countries who decided to ignore Corona and do its own thing. Well, you are partially right. We didn't ignore the Corona, but we went with our own way to handle it. And I agree with you. That's the best way to handle the Corona. We didn't have any lockdowns. That's the difference. But other than that, lots of people work from home. There was like, I was a truck driver then, driving truck across the country. I worked every day. We needed to like stay away like 2 meters between all the people, and it was lots of different rules you had to obey, but it wasn't that harsh like in the rest of the world or Europe, where it was like complete lockdowns. And to be honest, we didn't suffer worse than any other country. We did quite well with the pandemic, but the best thing about it, it didn't ruin our economy. People didn't get ruined, they could continue working. There were like foreclosures, like lots of countries. It was like, it ruined everything for that country with the economics, and people like lost their jobs and stuff. It didn't happen in Sweden. Because there is, as you say, that there's something else than like the people's lives. It's not just but like it's their work, it's their economy, and if they don't have that, yeah. So yeah, we handled it pretty good. Krish, oh, I see, that's nice. Aviation community in India is not so big. Good to see other aviacs. Oh, nice. Stefan, Western civilizations were in absolute peril in that period. Everything was diminished very quickly. Yeah, it was a tough times, man. It was really tough. Glad we got through it. I was really concerned a while there. How will it end, man? Is it like we see on the movies, like the outbreak, or what it's called, where like there's no civilization left? But yeah, it was crazy. Boy man, when that Bluebird 757 is released, any chance when you fly it we could do a walk around in the sim to take a look around? We will see, man, when that day comes, for sure. If it's a brand new aircraft which we haven't had before, of course we're gonna do a walk around, look at the aircraft, what it has to offer. Dr. Neil, look like the Air A320-232 Airbus IAE just flew over my house. May I ask where you are? Stefan, also have to respect Sweden for bringing world-class women to the globe. Best one today. I agree with you, man. I mean, Sweden, holy shit, I'm living in this country, but man, the women here, holy shit, man. It's crazy. Dr. Neil, I'm from India, Ahmedabad. Oh, okay. Forget group. Okay, one thing. We're not in clouds anymore. Sometimes you can't see that. Okay, let's switch off. We don't need anti-ice now anymore. Seems like the weather looks a little bit better. Yeah, we managed to go Or is there an aircraft in front of us? Is that Daniel? That is Daniel behind us. Stefan, what's your flight time, by the way? Well, we have a flight time of 2 hours and 20 minutes down to Hong Kong. Now we are expecting to arrive, let's see. Now current local time is 4:57 UTC and we are expected to arrive 6:21, so we have an additional 1 hour and 20 minutes, maybe 1 hour and 30 minutes until we land in Hong Kong. Krish, where's Daniel headed off to? He's following our route as well. He's flying the same route. He's gonna land together with us in Hong Kong as well. My friends, if you want to join, we have a Discord server as well. You can find it down in the stream description. You are more than welcome to join our community on Discord. Alright, took a little short break here. My son came into my office here where I'm streaming from. He's going to sleep, so he said good night. Pedro, we should land in Kai Tak. I can say to you, it's on my to-do list, man. Someday we're gonna land in Kai Tak in Hong Kong. Probably when they release PMDG, release 747. That could be quite a cool flight, landing 747 in Kai Tak, Hong Kong. Yeah, Pedro, classic 747-400 in kite tag. Oh yeah. Alright, Daniel, are you still here with us? Jamal! Hello, Jamal! Welcome on board, man! Okay, just a second, Daniel. Jamal, how are you? I'm really good, thank you. How are you, Jamal? I want to ask you, Daniel, what's the issues that you have with the simulator? I heard that you have, as you said in the beginning, with the setting. What's your settings, man? Also, how strong is your internet connection? Jamal, bro, I saw your video to London Heathrow to Glasgow. I really love that graphics. And can you send me the mods, or say please, because I'm new on Microsoft Flight Simulator 24 and you know I don't know that much. Okay, first of all, only way you can achieve those graphics, because to be honest, I haven't changed almost anything. The video is completely unedited. It's recorded video. And I don't have any mods. I only have using reshade, which I added a little bit of clarity. That's it. I haven't changed any colors, nothing else. That's a pure video from Flight Simulator 2024. The only thing is difference that I have a really high-end PC. That's the only way you can achieve those graphics. I'm sorry to say that, but you have to have like the market's best CPU, which I have. You have to have the best GPU. You have to have an incredible internet connection. And that's what makes it look so good. Because I'm able to squeeze out lots of all the textures, all the fidelity, all the smoothness you see, is because I have really good performance. As soon as the simulator, if you cannot achieve, if your system cannot achieve the graphics you want to have, like via the settings, setting everything to ultra, it's going to degrade how it looks. You're gonna experience stutters. So there is not a magic thing or mod I have. The only thing is hardware, man. I have ASUS stuff gaming A15. It doesn't help that you have gaming, man. You have to have. Okay, if I say like this, my PC, if I would sold it today, it's worth close to 5,000 euros. Or $5,000. It's how much it cost if I would buy it again. So that's basically it, man. And I'm really sorry, but I think they are working on it, the developers, that you can enjoy the simulator not having such a beast gaming PC like I have, that you can really enjoy it and don't have any issues. But if you don't have what I have, you will always have to compromise. That's the bottom line. You will also always have to compromise on turning something down. Simon 11, hey Simon, welcome on board. Do you use DLSS? Nope. That's the thing, I'm not using DLSS. I'm on TAA. Because what I experience, even though the DLSS 4 is much better than before, I still experience that I get a little bit blurry textures. Not much, but a little. But it's the big picture, man. If everything is top-notch sharp like it is now, then it also looks incredible. As soon as you start dialing it down, you are not there anymore. And I'm able to achieve, I mean, I don't know, we can actually check, let's see. That's the wrong one. I have currently 110 FPS right now. I'm getting on the airports, down with all the aircraft, premium scenery, airports, all the stuff. I get between 80 and 130 FPS based on which airport it is. If it's a huge premium airport like Doha is one of the most performance heavy airports, then I'm down to maybe 80 FPS. The only thing I have enabled is frame generation, which actually doubles my FPS. So if I wouldn't have frame generation on, I would have 40 FPS. What that does is, doubles your FPS now. So same with me right now, flying here in the sky, 100, between 100 and 110 FPS right now. Without frame generation, I'm down to 50. Martin, any plans to fly those transatlantic flights again? It will happen again, but it will happen when we have Across the Pond event. I'm back to working now. Unfortunately, no more vacations, so my time is very limited right now. Jamal, alright, and I got another question. How do you have realistic AI traffic liveries? Because mine is weird. I have not real liveries. I will write something down in the chat for you. FSLTL. Google that. You can download. It's a freeware. It's for free. It doesn't cost anything. You just install. You can use it with using the in-game AI traffic. Check the website. Search for YouTube videos on how to install it if you are not sure, and you will have real-life liveries, man. That's it. Alright, Jamal, good luck with that. Boeing man. Any chance we can fly some cargo flying soon? I always forget that, man. I always forget that when I'm planning a flight. Now, as you know, I'm only doing live flights once a week, each Sunday, and I tend to forget that. Yeah, you're completely right. We should do a cargo flight soon. We haven't. I have never done a cargo flight, but I need a cargo aircraft for that. And I'm not spending like $70 on a 777 cargo. So how are we gonna do that? Boy man, the 777 cargo is cheaper to buy. Okay, will you buy it for me now? $55. No, I'm not gonna buy $55 for an aircraft that I'm maybe gonna fly like once or a couple of times, and no, it's not gonna happen. Jamal, too much for aircrafts are fun. Aircrafts are expensive, man. It's everything is the damn simulator is expensive now. Even the airports are starting to get expensive. King Air turboprop with lots of wild powder cargo, Brazil to Mexico. You mean Colombia to Mexico? Maybe Mexico to Miami. Gregorio 777, hello, welcome to the stream. Hi, what you did for no starters 2024? Oh, I get that question a lot, man. First of all, I have the best hardware possible. Now, what I have also, I think the big difference that it makes, the simulator has a VRAM issues. So, and I'm on 4090, RTX 4090 with 24 gigabytes of VRAM. And that's the thing, because everything, even if you have like 5080 with 16 gigabytes of VRAM, you have issues. And that's actually on the simulator, nothing you can do. Everybody are hoping for that they find a way now with the Sim Update 3, when they release that they fix that the simulator doesn't use that much of VRAM. Other than that, I have really good hardware, man. I cannot say CPU is the best CPU out there today. I have Ryzen 9 9950X 3D, and it, of course, all that together with 64 gigabytes of RAM, really good internet connection, GPU. Yeah, it adds up and makes it really smooth. Once again, Boeing man, I'm not gonna spend money, even if it's like 20 euros. I'm not gonna spend money on another aircraft which I'm barely gonna touch. Bottom line, there is like some principles I have. I have money to spend. There's iFly 737 I want to buy. It's released. iFly 737 Max. That's a little bit price on that. There is also soon A320 Neo from INIBUILDS. I hope will drop soon. So currently I have spent quite a lot of money. I need to hold on the money a little bit. There has been we have been on vacation in Croatia for 1 week with the family. It was quite expensive, I must say. So not the time for that right now. Bomb Age, Colombia, sorry, with a dodgy dirt runway in forest. We maybe should do like, you know, what's that movie, American Made? They are flying C-130 in that one. from a dirt runway somewhere in, is it in Nicaragua maybe? Maybe that flight. Jamal, did you pay for the interior of the airports? It's different, man. It depends which airport you buy. Some airports comes with interior. You do not specifically pay for the interior of the airport. You pay for the complete package. Now, certain airports, like Doha Airport, it's one of the best ever made airport by INIBUILDS. It's also cost like $25 or euros, really expensive. You have like really nice interior throughout the whole airport. It's yeah, as I said, one of the best airport ever made. Certain airports are without interior. It's all up to developers, and yeah, the price usually, if there is no interior, it's usually less price, maybe between 10-15 euros. What I would recommend if you want an airport, there is a summer sale right now. There are sales now and then. It's a big summer sale on all the websites who are selling the airports. You could find some really good airports, maybe older ones, for a good price. Paul Major, damn good film. Yeah, it was incredible. I really love American Made. I have seen it like 3 times. Always, it's quite funny, man. It's great story though. From dirt runways are okay as long as you don't hit any trees on your way up. As always. Also, don't forget flaps. Now, why do you tell me that? Yes, it's the one with Tom Cruise, American Made. I mean, the most funniest scene, I cracked myself out. I was actually crying how much I laughed. It's when he like crashes with the aircraft in some urban area. It was like somewhere near Miami, I don't know. He had to crash an aircraft and he gets all white with the powder. He's running around with all the white powder. That was quite hilarious. Just about gets it off the ground. There's so much drugs on board. Yeah. It's all white. It's covered. It's all white. It's so damn funny, man. I did realize on the default A330 by INIBUILDS there is an A330 fighter variant you have in the simulator. You know what? A330 from INIBUILDS, the Flight Simulator 2024. I mean, it's not all rubbish, but it's quite bad. The thing that annoys me the most, they haven't touched it since release. There is still the bug. I have flown that aircraft from Copenhagen not long time ago, A330, the normal one, A330-200. We flew over to Nuuk Airport on Greenland. And the same bug that has always been there, it's that the sound is out of sync when you land. It's like not synchronized when you touch the runway. It's like yeah, it's just not, it sounds very weird. I don't remember if it's delayed, the sound, or it's like come before you land, but it's out of place totally, and they haven't fixed that since release. Jamal, Brussels to Singapore is so long, all 9 hours and 14 minutes that I record my screen of the flight. Yeah, that's a long flight, man. Krish, how much time until landing? What does it say? 2030 Zulu, we should be landing in about 45 minutes. Yeah, Andre. We need A330neo from Aerosoft. Oh, nobody wants that. Biggest scam ever, man. Can I see the exterior, please? Of course, man. Love this. Can you see the reflections from the engine? Look at that. It's so good. She is a beauty, man. She is indeed a beauty. Krish, how is the interior of the plane? Can you walk inside? Yeah, there is two different variants of this aircraft. Now you can have it in the interior, and you can have it without the interior. I took the version without the interior because it uses lots of performance. So to be able to have the best performance with this aircraft, I don't have an interior inside right now. But there is a version with interior as well. But it's yeah, as I said, I have 24 gigabytes of VRAM, and when I use the interior, I'm very close to like using all of those 24 gigabytes. It uses a lot of performance. Gamer, hello my friend, how are you? I'm very good, thank you. Welcome the Gamer, nice to see you, man. Jamal, do you think there exists something to get a little bit more performance? There is not some magic thing you can turn on and you suddenly have better performance. The only thing you can do is turn things down in the graphics options. That's it, man. You need to like lower the settings. Boy man, gotta go now, Mr. Bronco. I have some stuff to do. I will see you later in another stream. Blue skies, thanks man. Blue skies to you as well. Thank you for joining. Have a great the rest of you weekend, man. See you next time. Can I have a spanner, please? What you gonna do with that, man? I need one for free. Okay, we have about maybe 40 minutes left of the flight. I would say 50 minutes. Let's see who will ban other first. You guys. Jamal, 756 miles left before I reach my destination Singapore, and an hour later after let chill my PC I will do San Francisco, Brussels. Holy shit. That's long flights. After this flight I will turn off my PC and let it chill until sometimes next week. I'm going to bed. Tomorrow early morning back to work. Damn. Krish, what's your stream schedule? Will you do more flights after this? Well, I only have 1 day a week I stream, and it's Sundays. So you found me on the correct time. So each Sunday at 17:30 UTC I do a live flight. So I stream only once a week. That's it, man. That's because of I have quite stressful job. Stressful, I would say, but it's a lot to do at work. And since I have a family, I have a son which is 7 years old. I focus on taking care of my family, so I don't have that much of a time to stream. I was streaming 2 times a week before, but it was too stressful, guys. I couldn't manage it at the end. I was just burned out, I would say. And at the same time I'm also a football coach for my son's team, and we have practice 2 times a week, and also we have like games on weekends, so I have a lot to do on my days. Grish, that's okay. Family and work first. What's the plan for next week? What flight can we expect? Well, next week, as I was talking about, the Phoenix aircraft, they are dropping an update in the middle of the week. So on Sunday we're gonna fly with Phoenix A320. I think it's gonna be either A320 or maybe A321. We're gonna do a flight from Porto in Portugal over to Madeira, island of Madeira. Give a real test to that new handling of the aircraft. It's a very challenging landing, usually very strong crosswinds, and you need to get very close to the mountain, or not mountain, but yeah, the land on the side. You have to like have, yeah, it's a tricky approach, that I can say. So that's what the plan is. We're gonna fly from Porto to Madeira with Air Portugal. Maybe A320 or maybe A321, haven't decided yet. Martin, does he get special treatment from his dad? No, quite the contrary. I'm tough on him. I'm really tough on him, but he can take it. He's a good boy. I don't have to be tough on him. In the football team, yeah. And now they are so small, guys, so there's no... in our I mean, they are 7 years old kids playing football. There is no competition. We have everybody plays equal amount of time when we play games. So there is like, it's still for fun. Everybody who wants to play, no matter how good or bad you are, there is no requirement to be able to actually play football. Maybe you just can kick a ball, that's it. But you're more than welcome to join. You can play games with us. It's all about getting kids to move, to be outside, and to feel like something togetherness, you know, like bringing them together. So it's like we are not aiming Nobody is getting special treatments. Everybody are equal. Everybody plays equal amount of time. Jamal, are you British? No. I'm actually born Serbian, living in Sweden. Are you asking us to join? Join where, man? Jamal, I gotta go. Goodbye. We'll come on your next live. All right, Jamal. Thank you. Thank you for being with us on the stream. Have a great landing, my friend. And yeah, good luck with the simulator. Oh, what's up, Bronco, my man, Grollit, hello, happy to see you. Grish, I'm gonna leave after you land, need to see that butter landing. Oh, don't expect too much, as I said, still not familiar with this aircraft. I had my troubles with it, but let's hope we can butter it for once, make a good landing. I'm also gonna leave after I land. Basically, we're gonna taxi it to the gate, and afterwards we're gonna call it a day. It's okay, you can do it. Yeah, I believe in myself. The worst thing is always when you feel like you don't have the control of the aircraft, and that's what's always been the case with this one. Now, it behaves quite differently. Now this is a new update, we don't know yet. That's what's exciting to gonna be when we're gonna land. It behaves very nice on takeoff. All you do, all your movements you do with the side stick, it behaves accordingly, and you know what to expect. You know how much pressure you have to use, like the down pressure, up pressure, everything. It feels like it should feel. And that's what's so weird, at least before. It's completely different on landing. It's like, as I said, it's like there is a microsecond of a delay from all your inputs. So if I steer right, it doesn't come straight away. It takes like a millisecond for it like to start turning. And what you do, if it doesn't start turning, you just, okay, I need to turn more because it doesn't, and it doesn't happen what you want it to do. So you apply more pressure to the right, which means when it's actually starts turning, it's turning too much. And what you do then, oh, you're gonna turn left, you have to like correct it, and that's the same thing there. Nothing happens. It takes like that microsecond, but it's enough, guys, just to like lose control over it. You try to get it back and nothing happens. You apply more pressure to the left, and it's like everything comes at once, and you start like wobbling all over the place. The lag, yeah, the input lag. And I have been searching, man, I have been searching so much information about that. I've been through different forums, watching some YouTubers as well when they fly A350, and the conclusion is that there is no conclusion. That's the weird thing about it. You always want to hear like a real-life pilot. Is this how it behaves in real life? Is this the real deal? Should I expect this? Some people say, like some real-life pilots say, yes, this is how it behaves. And there are like the other group who says, no, this is not how it behaves. So you don't get like an answer for it. It's frustrating. But hopefully we will see if they have done a lot of changes to the aircraft. I felt it on takeoff. It felt smooth before. I haven't ever had some issues on takeoff, but now it felt even more smoother. Everything felt perfectly, much better. So yeah, very interesting. It's going to be very interesting to land. Cliff landing. Hello, Blimpu. Evening, Captain Crew. Saw the entire Phoenix video. I am wet and not from the rain. You really know how to put the words on it. I'm agreeing with you, man. I saw the video as well. Man, they are so nerdy, those developers. I love it. I really love it. Man, the effort they put into that aircraft, it's out of this world. Those guys are great. Yeah. Details. They are all about details, and it's what makes it so good. And best part, free upgrade. Yeah, I know. They don't charge you. They don't charge you anything, and they have reworked the whole aircraft. It feels almost like from the scratch. It wasn't from the scratch, but I can't believe that. Krish, can we have cockpit view? Sure thing, man. A couple of minutes of break, guys. I'm gonna go to the restroom and get me something to drink. I'll be right back. Okay, back with you again. Krish, so about 15 nautical miles until we start descending. Not quite, we are about 120 nautical miles. So we're gonna start to prepare for our landing. First of all, we need to know the METAR for the airport. Let's see if we still have the correct runway for landing. Then I have to wake up at 4 AM for my flight tomorrow. I'm scared I'm gonna wake up by 12 alarms. Alright. Jesus. My watch to shock me and the speaker set on time to play. Okay, good luck, man. Alright, let's see. Wind is 210 at 13 knots at the airport, so runway 25 center is correct. Let's go down to performance page. Approach. So we're gonna enter the values to, there we go, 210 at 13 knots. Enter. Temperature is 29 degrees. QNH 998. I'm gonna check the let's see, ILS runway 25 center. It was that one. Barrow, we have, first of all, let's see, transition altitude is 9,000 feet. I'm gonna enter 090. Wait a minute. Transition level 980 hectopascals or above is flight level 110. So it was 110 since it's 110. And Barrow is 222. There we go. Let's see, we need to be at Kanto. We're gonna descend, so we need to be here at 4,500 feet. From there we're gonna turn a right. Let's see, we're gonna go to Kanup, 4,500. There we go. And yeah, that's where does we start our descent already 13 miles out? That's a long descent, guys. So already there at that waypoint we're gonna start our descent. Fabienne, hello Fabienne, thank you for subscribing, welcome to the channel. How do you prefer Beyond ATC or Say Intentions? Well, I haven't tried Say Intentions. I'm using Beyond ATC simply because it's so expensive. I mean, and didn't have AI traffic as well, because when I use Beyond ATC on my videos, I'm using AI traffic as well. So now I heard that Say Intentions have AI traffic, so I'm gonna take a look at it, but still, it's a subscription based, quite expensive, man. Am I saying correctly? Can 18 miles, HH83 to 30 miles, and we're gonna start our descent so far out. Already here. Okay. Let's trust that. Daniel, will you have time after to help me with my setting afterwards? Yeah, I can give you maybe 20 minutes. We can check it out, man, after we finish the stream. For sure. Alright, continue setup. Let's go to landing performance. Airport is Victor Hotel. And we're gonna runway 25 center. Synchronize FMS. Synchronize the weather, and as you can see, it's quite correct. 210 at 13, 29 degrees, 998. Everything is dry. Let's compute. Perfect. And let's set brake to vacate. Daniel, I appreciate that. You're the GOAT. Thank you, man. Thank you. Of course, if I can, will help you out, man. Okay, Hong Kong. There it is. 25 center. Okay, need to press there. I told. Okay. You see how often I fly this aircraft? So we should be able to go with this exit. Dry is over there. It takes that. So we need to use that. Set brake to exit. Okay. Alpha 6 is our exit. And that's it. It's so easy. Landing 25 center, dry 6 is our exit. Perfect. Microsoft Flight Simulator is just too advanced for my understanding. I play on a phone game called the Real Flight Simulator. There is something for us all, man. My son has also started to play a simulator. I don't know what's also it's a Roblox. Also something. There is a flight simulator. One of the best at this. I don't know what's its name. But he's playing lots of that. I think he got inspired when he sees me flying. Maybe we are... He says that he maybe wants to want to be a real pilot. Who knows? Maybe I inspire him. Daniel, why does brake to vacate says brake medium and not brake to vacate? I don't know, man. I actually have zero clue. I'm so not an expert in this aircraft. I forgot, do you have to arm the auto brake as well? Yeah, you have to do that. Yeah, before landing. What is that? Okay, let's see one more thing. 109.3, that's the correct frequency. I saw that. Perfect. Yeah, exactly. Be glad Bronco can fly the A350. That's all I can ask for, yeah. Don't ask me about those details. Krish, so this flight that you are flying, is it empty or does it have passengers and cargo? It does have passengers and cargo. At the beginning of the stream, I was actually boarding people and also loading up in the cargo. Everything is set within the weights inside the aircraft. So virtually, yes, we have both passengers. We have 320 passengers. I can show you here the load sheet. You see totals. There is room for 324 passengers. We have 320 passengers. Let's see, forward cargo. We have, you see, there's the cargo, forward, aft, and bulk. That's how much cargo we have. So yeah, we do have passengers, man. Although virtually, as I said. One more thing was to go around. Altitude is 4,000 feet if you need to go around. Alright, let's start our descent. Krish, 5:30 UTC time, you're going to start stream? Yes, exactly. Krish, how long did it take you to fully understand Microsoft Flight Simulator and to fly an aircraft with all these controls? Still learning, man. Still learning. You learn something new each time, but it took a long time, man. I think I a little bit miscalculated. I thought we would have like a sunset on our landing, but I miscalculated a little bit. It's gonna be daylight. some real bad weather. Chris, what livery is the A320 or A21 gonna have? We're gonna fly with Air Portugal. Nathan Chuster, are we doing VATSIM? Yes, we are on VATSIM. Unfortunately, we have no coverage here right now, so we are quite alone. A couple of aircrafts is departing from Hong Kong right now. We have like, yeah, one aircraft just departed. And there's me and our friend Daniel, which is behind me, who are landing there right now. For the next week of flight, do you have any idea which country you're gonna fly in? No idea, man. We're gonna wait and see. Yeah, zero clue right now. Let's go. Seatbelt signs on. For our flight, like in 2 weeks, I'm gonna check out is there any VATSIM event going on. It's been quite long since we had like lots of aircrafts and ATC coverage. We really like that. Really enjoy flying on VATSIM. Can you do India, or is there any poll that you create? No, man. I have had like flight requests. A lot of people are asking for requests, but I cannot promise anything. Sorry, man. I had like a long list, like people asking for so many flights, and I'm not able doing them, so I will not promise anything, man. Maybe we're gonna fly someday India, but I don't know. It's all of the which day we fly, or if there's an event going on, if there's a new aircraft, scenery, or yeah, it always depends, man. Oh, Josh and hey, Bronco just came back from holiday in Croatia. Oh, my Croatian brother, I was there as well. How was the weather? How was your vacation, man? Nathan, is this the only flight today? Yes, this is the only flight. After this flight is completed, I'm gonna help out to Daniel a little bit with his issues on Flight Simulator. Then I'm going to bed. I'm getting up early tomorrow, and my local time is right now 10:30 p.m. and I'm getting up at 5 a.m. tomorrow, man. Very hot. But the ocean, man. The sea, the water. It's so awesome, man. Okay, I'm gonna kill the map. We are very close to Hong Kong, as you can see. Krish, what's the longest flight that you have covered in Microsoft Flight Simulator? What was that? I think the longest flight was from Casablanca in Morocco. No? Wait a minute. Abu Dhabi to Lisbon in Portugal. Approximately 9-10 hours of flight time, I think I did. Okay, let's see what was the performance. It's 0998. Mine was Dubai to San Francisco, 16 hours. Jesus. All right, we are below 10,000 feet. Landing lights on. Krish, do you not get bored flying that long? Well, I'm not flying alone. I never do long hauls by myself. That was a live stream. So this is maybe one of the reasons I do live streams, because it gets boring if you sit by yourself. And I enjoy chatting with you guys. That's all about it. So it helps me when you are with me chatting. It's much more fun. Pedro, I remember this flight. That was one of the first Bronco streams that I saw, which we didn't land. We had to crash the desktop, unfortunately, on that flight after like, yeah, 9 or 10 hours. Guys, if I don't respond to you now in chat, it's because I'm focused on flying. We are approaching our landing. We should land within, we have not that far to landing, maybe 10-15 minutes. need to make it sunset, Bronco. It's insane. Alright. Let's see if we can do that. Better? There is Hong Kong, my friends. A night in Hong Kong. Oh, look at those buildings, guys. There's the airport. Oh, we are below, we are above the glide. Okay, there's the glide slope. We catched it. Laps one.
2,500.
Flaps 2. Gear down.
$2,500.
Flaps 3. Flaps 4. Alright, moment of truth, guys. Let's see how it behaves. Daniel, start praying for me. My FPS gonna kaput. Good luck, man. Hong Kong traffic, Cathay 780 heavy. Final approach, landing at runway 25 center. Ground spoilers armed. I mean, approach is really beautiful here. Okay, at 1000 I'm gonna go manual just to get the feel of this aircraft.
$1,000.
Hong Kong traffic, Cafe 754 established on the localizer runway 25 center, Hong Kong traffic. I see you, Bronco.
Nice, man.
500.
Flight slow.
Okay, we're a little bit low.
Slow. Flight slow. Flight slow.
300.
Flight slow.
100 above. $200. Minimum. 100. 90. 80. 70. 60. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
Oh, we slammed it.
Hong Kong traffic, Challenger, 9 mile, left base, runway 25, left, Hong Kong.
Come on. I don't know why this happens. The second time it happens. I mean, I'm braking. When you start pulling, start braking with the aircraft, it should release the auto brake, but it doesn't do that. I complete stop on the runway. All right. Well, okay. It felt much better, I must say. It was a little bit hard landing. I was yeah, it takes a little while. I noticed that when I started to flare, nothing happened. Or maybe I came in too fast, but overall, much better feeling. Minus 433. Yeah, that was a really hard landing, guys. That was rough. Then my VREF is 123 knots. Anyway, we at least landed in Hong Kong. That we didn't did last time. But my friends, warm welcome to Hong Kong. Oh, 1 second. Where the hell am I? I need. We're going to taxi here. No. We're going to continue right here. This is a huge airport, guys. I don't know my way around here. Taxi lights goes on. Come on. Doesn't want that. I need to turn first. I need to turn. And we're gonna go. We're gonna taxi left here. Performance was absolutely amazing. I cannot say anything about that. The handling felt much better. It just needs. I need to practice in this aircraft. Much better. There was quick response. I didn't feel any delay, which I felt before. It was immediately. I felt that the aircraft start turning, but it takes its time to turn. This aircraft is huge aircraft. Alexandre, thank you so much for subscribing, man. Welcome on board. Welcome to the channel. Is it just me, or is the whole aircraft leaning?
Hong Kong traffic, Challenger 5 miles, runway 25 left, Hong Kong.
Okay, come on. Now we can okay, landing lights off. There we go. Let's start the APU master switch. Let's start the APU. And I really want to go all the way past the airport on the right side. There's a really cool bridge you're gonna see. Jib, good evening from France. Well, welcome on board. Nice to see you, Jib. I cannot read you. We're gonna talk later, Daniel. It causes starters and audio lag. All right. We're gonna go through that, man. Daniel, my friend, has that issue. You mean when you cannot disengage the auto brake? Is that you're talking about? Because this is the second time it feels I'm full on my manual brake and he didn't do anything. But look at this airport, guys. Yeah, Marin, we already landed. We are just taxiing to gate at this huge airport. We're gonna go to stand. Is it November? Let's go November 26th. There comes Daniel. Shall we see his landing? November. Oh, that was previous. There. Updated, come on, I just updated it earlier today.
Hong Kong traffic, Cafe 754, 2 mile final, runway 25 center, Hong Kong traffic.
Let's start the bleed. Okay. It's official, guys. I do love this aircraft. I really do. It felt completely different on handling. I must admit, the landing was my fault. I need more practice in this aircraft. I need to start flaring a little bit earlier. We did a really hard landing, but it was on center line. Here comes Daniel, guys.
Hong Kong traffic challenger, clear of runway 25 left Hong Kong.
That was nice. Okay, I missed my turn. I missed my turn, guys. I should have turned right there. Okay, we're gonna new. Alright, let's go for another. We need to switch. That's also November. Oh no, we could go under this bridge. We can. Let's do that. Let's do that. November. Once again, I'm gonna change. Daniel, I had the brake issue now. I'm getting the status and audio lag. Okay. So you do have the same brake issue I had. Oh, we are so gonna fly this again, guys. We are so gonna fly. And that's what I say, when they release INIBUILDS A380, I'm gonna buy it, but not initially. They have improved this aircraft so much more. Performance is absolutely amazing. Nothing to say about that. It's really silky smooth. Our gate is over here. Daniel, what gate are you parked at? I'm at November 26. You can choose November 24, man. Okay, let's not blind our... Okay, here we are. Okay, how much? I don't trust that guy. Parking brake set. Alright. Let's see. Strobe light off. Logo light can stay on. Seatbelt sign goes off. And yeah, everything is turned off. Let's switch off the engines. Engine 1 cut off. Engine 2 cut off. And let's request the deboarding. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, my friends. Okay, final conclusion on INIBUILDS A350-900. Yes, I am ready to love it. I do love it. It felt completely different what I have experienced before. The handling felt much better. Now, bear in mind, I'm not a real pilot. I don't know how it's supposed to feel. All I know, it feels much better for me now. It has a quick response to what you do. Now, the aircraft itself does have a slight delay on what it performs, but it's not. I can see it as soon as I turn my side stick. It actually responds to that. I don't feel any delay. But aircraft itself, it's huge aircraft. It has huge wings and it takes more time for it to do stuff you want to tell it to do. So we need to do always small corrections, which I applied to. Didn't know what to expect on when I was about to land, how much I had to flare. So need a little bit more practice on that. We did have a quite a hard landing, but we didn't have issues with hitting the runway, which I always had. Krish, is your flap still down? No, my flaps are up, man. Flaps are up, completely up. Is the... No, everything is off. No, flaps are up, man. No issue there. Anyway, my friends, I want to thank you, big thank you for being with me on this flight. Ailerons are just down because of loss of power. Ah, okay. Big thank you for being me on this flight, my friends. To all of those who are new, thank you if you have subscribed. If you want to see more flights with me and haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. And also, if you haven't hit the like button and you enjoy the flight, hit the like button as well. We also have a Discord server. You are all welcome to join. The link is down in stream description. Our next flight will be on Sunday next week. We always fly doing live at 17:30 UTC on Sundays. Phoenix is dropping a huge update this week. So we're gonna fly from Porto in Portugal with the Phoenix, either A320 or A321. I'm not sure yet. Flying the Air Portugal down to Madeira, which has a quite tricky landing, challenging landing, and that's exactly what I want with the new behavior, new handling of the aircraft. It's gonna be quite exciting. It's a beautiful landing as well out in the Madeira. Once again, I wish you a very good night and also a great week, my friends. Always a pleasure having you aboard. So happy to do these flights with you, and yeah, hopefully I catch you next Sunday again. Krish Mira, good night, Bronco. Thank you so much. Have a nice start of the week, everyone. From thank you as well. Pedro, have a great week, Captain. Thank you so much. Yeah, Daniel as well. All of you guys, big thank you for your support. This is the end now, and I don't know how to say goodbye in Chinese. I'm gonna say it in English and Swedish. God kväll, good evening, have a great week, my friends, and see you next week. Adios.